Hi Nitro, hello Monster. Welcome everyone. I'm just getting ready, sending a few messages, and we're gonna start. Go. That's what we need. Hi Sharomik, hello Bob. How are you all? Alrighty. I think I notified everyone. I'm going live. So quickly. Today I managed to run Vortex 4, right? So this is, let's go. Let's save this team actually. So yeah, I managed to run Vortex 4. Basically all the teams, hi Daysari, all the teams that we ran yesterday, I managed to run them today and updated the scores. So this team with Ozil and an exclusive as well, right? So we run an exclusive artifact with the attack penalty tank and this artifact, because he was struggling to stay alive on the single target hit. This team was doing 50 million damage. The same team, the difference only with Shadow Spawn, which is not the exclusive artifact, was doing 37 million. Hello, Mama Black Cat. So this is a big difference compared to what we were running previously. So in the yesterday, both of these teams were doing 60 million. So it didn't really affect us changing this artifact. But this time around, at the higher level of the Vortex, it definitely did. Now, I'll make a video on YouTube about it. I'll run these teams again and see how big of a variance this is. I don't want to do it live because it's gonna take less than an hour. Just running this. We'll try to do and cover what's it called? Hi Liv. We're gonna cover Aura today. So the free to play. So basically getting rid of the exclusive hero and replacing him with Cheetah, right? Hold on, actually different equipment, and running the same equipment didn't work too well because I ran the attack speed equipment on Cheater, right? So he does not benefit from it as well as that exclusive hero. So the damage dropped to 21 million, which is terrible. So I would advise not to run this. Then once we put the exclusive hero back in and replace the new legendary hero with Megan, we were doing 41 million damage. And again, I put the exclusive artifact in, but I changed. Let's just take a look here. I think I changed that here as well. Yeah, so I had to change the artifact I was using here. I'm using downpipe organ because the shadow artifact does not benefit Daphne. The reason for that is she's not generating that much shadow energy. Because when she's in that form, when she possesses someone, she's not generating energy at all. New Pekka slingshot or something like that feels like a legendary and turn the buffers into great piece. Yeah, monster. This is an OP artifact. So I will prepare. I was actually, before I started the stream, I was preparing an Ice Blast team to compare, but I'll do that tomorrow because, again, as Nitroy said, this is basically what we'll run. We'll run 2 damage dealers and 3 supports. That's how you build Ice Blast. You don't need 3 Ice Blast heroes. Yeah, but I think Shadow team is not single target oriented. I think Shadow and Aura are more PvP oriented. But yeah. So 41 million here with Megan, which is good. She actually did better than a Tauren. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know how to play Tauren. Liv, I had no chance to test artifacts yet. See, during the weekends, I don't really have time to test too much. I don't have time to play. But yeah, this dude is OP. This guy is super strong. And I also have an idea how to make him a main damage dealer. Because in this team, he's just barely behind Cheetah. So, the next team... Oh. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Yeah, that was the mic. Okay, I think my son has broke my cable for my mic. When did you lose me? What was the last thing you had? I don't remember when I heard that sound. Yeah, but what was the last thing I said? I'll go back. So yeah, 41 million with Megan instead of these legendary heroes. So similar results. The issue with this team is surviving. They can't survive 100 stacks. So this team here, Asphalta did really well. When I placed Sifla outdamaged Asphalta. We did less damage, but she outdamaged Asphalta, okay? So I had an idea to pair her with Cheetah, and she outdamaged Cheetah as well. Okay, this team did 20 million, but looking at this is free-to-play friend. Well, I'm calling it free-to-play friendly, but I have all these legendary artifacts. But it's still very low compared to what you can get with a budget Ice Blast team. And I'm going to create an Ice Blast team tomorrow before the stream, and we will do the final, like we will sum everything up. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow before the stream, I will make a video for YouTube purposes covering all these findings. I'll run the fights, I'll show you screenshots of damage, and I'll show you what's happening. And then I'll do the same for Aura. I'll release these 2 videos, and on the stream, we will build a Dauntless team. We will build, what's it called? Because tomorrow is the exclusive stream. So we'll build all the Vortex teams, and we will compare them. We'll create like a tier list Vortex team, okay? So we'll take like a pay-to-win and free-to-play friendly variant of both of these teams and see how they perform. It might take us more than one stream. It will gives us a chance of finding the best team. We'll try to compare Poison with Low Fear, Dauntless, etc. I mean, Lopa, I haven't tested Shook on Vortex 4 yet, but a friend of mine did, And the damage was like, when he min-maxed, like totally min-maxed, the damage was 400 million. So it's way lower than what he did previously, but it's still like twice or triple a Rook. Yeah. I mean, I will always confuse Shook with Rook, but he's done less, way less than he did on level 2-3. But it's still way too much compared to other teams. It's still way too much. Yeah, and then the next team here. So I tried to remove, what's her name, Megan, and put the attack penalty. So this is the change here. I put attack penalty, removed Megan, and I've done more damage with this team. So definitely this team has issues surviving, and we need some kind of attack penalty. Sadly, when it comes to this affinity, lightning necrosis, this affinity doesn't have anyone that can tank and heal. Okay, we can bring Torren, but even my friend who knows how to play Torren said Torren does not really work too well here with Shadow Team. So yeah, we don't have Fruit Buff, etc. So maybe not this season, okay? Not this season. This season maybe we won't be able to do what we want. But yeah, I didn't try Zarlov, I didn't try Fia, even Estelle. We could try Gladros as well with debuff immunity and etc. So there are options. So there are options here. But yeah, this is where I get so far. And truth to be told, you have an exclusive hero with an exclusive artifact, and you're doing 50 million with mythic equipment and full legendary artifacts. It's just not too good. It's not what I would expect, because I can do a budget, right? Currently, the Vortex doesn't change. I can do without any buffs that are actually buffing my team. I can do over 80 million with my Ice Blast team. So it seems like my Ice Blast team will still be my Vortex team. But there's a but. See, now my Vortex team now currently is running Ardref, Rose, etc. When we look at what I have available in the ice, I don't have Velocia. I won't have her till later. I don't have Vinyara. You know, I don't have all these crucial supports. And if we go to the poison, because it's ice poison, I only have Frurbaf. I don't have Ogok. I have Vikuk, you know. I don't have the right Saphursts. Where is the bat? You're lying. Yeah, corrosion is definitely better if they don't nerf it. You talked about who? Me? I don't think you need Sagomir when you're playing Velocia Garius. It's better if you put Rose in. Oh yeah, new season, so a little bit different. What do you think about the Aura Heroes? So we're gonna test Aura Heroes. Thanks, Nitrite. So yeah, today we're gonna try Aura Heroes. I've done it previously on level 1, and I was not convinced, okay? So we're gonna do the typical here, Garius with staff, right? That's what we want. Garius with staff, there's staff. We're gonna put the new OP chest, right? So defense, defense, that's what we want. Here, let's see if we compare it with this. We got 0 defense, but we got HP. Yeah, we don't. Okay, that's better. We want this, and then we put the defensive set. That's ancestral protection, isn't it? But hold on. I think we're gonna put something else. So, there's this new set. And since I'm running RDREF here, maybe I build RDREF this way. There's 2 ways. I can build him with the typical ancestral set and RDREF with the other one, because we'll build RDREF with defense as well. So let's do that. Defense, HP, and maybe defense here. Yeah, that's what we want, right? We want as much defense as possible. And same here. Then we got something like this. Still very low defense. We take defense here and defense this way. Okay, 4-4, 70k. We just need to make sure he is the highest HP as well. Maybe I can get a defense and defense percentage. No, so maybe HP percentage. Yeah. Oh, that's slow. Okay, but we don't want those stats. We don't care about this. So we'll have 2k HP better, higher. Thanks, Nitro. Always nice to hear things like that. And then, yeah, we still want to have this artifact on. However, I don't want HP. I want defense as well, right? So this is like the best mythic equipment for the tanks. Mona Lisa's Blessing. The tanks that heal and healers shielders, right? So we put this on with defense, and we'll try to look for defense here, and we have 1 more. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the defense of everyone in my team using this set here. So Gary's defense will go up by 15% of her defense. Which, you know, if it's 4k, it's like 400. Oh, over 400, which is good. So that's what we want. And we want here like defense, defense. Maybe HP, no, okay. Defense, defense, defense. There we go. Is this better? Nope. And same here, we want the exact same stats. She has to have lower HP than Garius. She can have higher defense. And we're looking for defense gloves with defense and some HP. No, okay, that's fine. So let's go with HP. Tricky. I don't really know a rally team that would work in the Vortex. But if I don't run out of the time, I can do it at the end, okay? Because first I want to find a good aura team. We need to find a good aura team that we can compare with everything else. And it feels to me that the best performing team are going to have one on the following things: super high fast damages or incredible shields. Otherwise, you're going to be deep down in lower rankings. Yeah, I mean, this is why the Ice Blast team was so good. We were running only 2 damage dealers with 3 supports, and we could survive till 240 stacks, which is huge. Yeah, it's huge. 240 stacks in Season 1, even the Immortal teams couldn't do that. So yeah, and on her, I mean, I run this on her. I know people use this. Okay, I know they use that artifact. Do we have a new artifact that we can test? Okay, this is not bad. But we don't really need that. I mean, this is not ideal. This will mean she, well, will she? Let's see. 79,000 HP, so she will have more HP than Garius. Yeah, 79 and 73. I mean, alright, she can take the single hit. It's okay. She's got better defensive stats than him anyway. As long as one of them take it. However, yeah, it's alright. We can try this. Yeah, Tricky, just remind me at the end of the stream around like 8:20 or something, okay? I'll finish it around 8:30, so 8 o'clock, which is 45 minutes from now we'll do the giveaway. The giveaway is happening on Twitch today because it was happening on YouTube yesterday. So yeah, this is artifact crit damage. So we want this set here, right? Crit rate, crit damage, and we want this. I think this is going to be like the best damage oriented set for those heroes who we are building with crit rate and crit damage anyway. So yeah, 200 loss here. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, we need some kind of a higher crit on this substats because we have crit damage here. Sorry, I was looking for the helmets. Now let's look at the weapons. Yeah, that's fine. What's huge attack loss? 200 and 200 here. That's 200. Okay, at the moment we're good defense-wise. So the glove, I want to try. I don't think it will be possible to try crit damage glove of this set. Okay, if I get like a triple crit rate, it might work. Like triple crit rate somewhere. Honestly, for what I saw a test server, I'm pretty disappointed. It feels like they're trying to force down my throw PvP by putting PvP-oriented heroes. I agree. I'm not a PvP-oriented player in this game because I don't find PvP fun when everyone is playing stall teams. But this season, I feel like every hero, every type they added is PvP-oriented. But PvP itself is still gonna be shit since, well, nothing's done for 5D. Yeah, exactly. I still have to do Pillar Stained. So yeah, I agree. This I feel like Aura and Shadow, those two are definitely PvP oriented. More PvP oriented than anything else. Hi Hack0. Welcome. Oops, that's not what we want. And we want Aerial Butler. Low crit rate. Okay, so if we skip crit damage here and we go just for crit rate, can we have a higher crit rate roll? Nope. That's terrible. So yeah, let's take this crit damage, and sadly we will need to, because there's no way I'm gonna get like crit damage, crit rate here. Yeah, if I just change the glove, that's actually solid. So if I just change the glove, the crit rate. Oh, she doesn't need crit rate. I'm silly, I forgot. I just realized she doesn't need crit rate. I totally forgot that she is the hero that doesn't require crit rate. But obviously, you know, there might be equipment that doesn't really change much. Okay, so that's what we want here. And this is why this set is like the best for her, you know? So 9 times 4 is 36, and I got 1.181 here, so I'll go with this. Yeah, so we can skip that here as well. Like, we can look for crit damage and attack percentage. Yeah, let's see. So this is what we were now. This will give us extra attack. Yeah, so that stays. And then here we need attack, crit damage. So we lose 2%, we're not gaining anything. Sometimes I just want to work for them and go on meetings to tell them, guys, everyone is doing full dev team still as defense, but new characters won't change anything about you, and you need damage over time in arena and lower HP over time too. Yeah, they need to do like fatigue games that have PvP where the fights are prolonged because everyone plays defensively. Have this fatigue where heroes take less healing and have increased damage taken. So yeah, the set doesn't have like, you know, okay, you miss on this, but the other options you have are not that good. So let's look at the sets. Okay, so she doesn't need crit. When she's in a blaze, she will constantly crit, but we have this attack and attack speed, and her basic attacks ignore 20% of the defense. Enlightenment and derivative damage, she doesn't do it, and Emperor Might, as this is the PvP, or you know, something like with the ads. So yeah, she's not gonna benefit from it. So this is like the best set for her, because even these sets are not good. Like, you know, there's nothing here. This is like total supports now. And this is the one that will give her a tremendous damage. So look, I am at 5,000 attack now, and I will gain 1.4k from this crit damage. So this is why I think this is still the best set. And here we want crit damage and attack percentage. And there's only one. Yeah, and here we want attack, crit damage. Yeah, that's only one rune. And that's the issue. I'm not sure about you, Nitro, but they didn't give me good runes. So if you look at her skills, they are guaranteed crit hits and gains invincibility, okay? If the hero current HP is below 50% after taking damage during the time, blah blah blah, granted critical hits. This effect can only be triggered once every 60 seconds. So she gains 50 aura, deals damage, and gains target shield. This will help her survive. Each enemy hit by this skill grants additional 20% shield. Okay, well, in Blaze Stains consume 5 energy to deal additional target max HP. Okay, so this is the issue against the bosses. This doesn't work. Okay, as far as I know, as far as I remember, the max HP damage doesn't work. This is why they deal so low damage. This is more PvP oriented. So if you remember your Sagomir running into the backline, right? He can do a lot of damage. That's because his damage is scaling with max HP as well, I think, if I remember correctly. But this is doing a lot of damage in the arena. However, not so much here. Because the boss is, this boss in particular doesn't have it like the HP. So I think this team will excel at Feymander and PvP. But then again, we can clear Feymander with Garius, Ardref, Rose, and 2 other heroes. Garius, Rose, and Ardref are enough. They can take down enemies within the 10 minutes. They do a lot of damage as well. So, yeah. So, 3 main heroes are dealt with. Now, we have the supports, okay? And imagine having Rose. Imagine having 4 dupes of Rose. And not inspiring her because you turn them all into artifacts. Huh? Hello, Hendrix. Welcome. Yeah, so again, this target max HP, I don't think it works against this boss, and this is why this team is doing such a low damage. Spoiler alert. Yeah, okay, so attack, attack, attack again. And I gave her these wings. When the wearer consumes aura energy, the damage of the skill. Okay, does she consume energy here? Okay, she doesn't. But battle skill can work, yeah? Yeah, so she consume here. But let's remove it. I think it will be better on him. Let's read his skills first. So, deals damage, grants aura to ally with highest attack. Oh wow, both of them don't. Hi, small fish. Today I'm testing aura. I think both of them will not benefit from that artifact. I mean, we can put it on one. I think he will be better off with this than her. And on the other one, I know it's not... we can put the pipe organs. I think... oh no, we need witches remain on some. Oh no, we can have witches remain on... oh, we can't have witches remain on our draft now. Who deals multi-hit here? Yeah, she can't. Yeah, I mean, I will Nitro later, okay? I will go over... I will replace these legendary heroes with... Where is Gorax? So I'll replace them with this, okay? But first I want to create like full legendary team. But I don't know who should wear which is remain here. Like, should I go Ardref? I won't hit accuracy with her. Yeah, I'll need to do that. There's no other way. Oh, it's actually a really good rune. Look at this. Oh, wow. Couldn't ask for better rolls. I didn't lose much and I got the cap. So yeah, I feel like he's going to do more damage than the other hero. But I feel like, you know, they're not going to benefit from that percentage HP. It doesn't, as far as I know, it doesn't work on those bosses, but you know, I might be wrong. So let's go for this crit damage, crit rate, and we want this glove. This is probably the glove that you'll be using most of the time. I wonder if any of those new elements are worth to build without an exclusive. Well, I tried the shadow in a single target, and not really. The exclusive hero really outdamages anyone, but there are heroes who can do damage. Okay, don't get me wrong. So the exclusive can do, with top tier team can do 50 million, with the lower tier team can do 41, while the epic heroes can get to like 30 something. Okay. No, Mamo Black Cat, I need accuracy because I'm running, which is remain on Ardref. So I had to put accuracy rune to hit the cap. Yeah, so here we want crit rate. First we'll go with crit rate, okay? Crit rate, crit damage, and this is better. Yeah, let's go for this. Oh, that's the wrong set. Nitro, I've done that. I've put the chest on Ardref as well. And the set that gives increased defense to everyone around her. And I've put everything like you said on Garius. I've done it, yeah. Okay, what's that? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. So yeah. Look at this, guys. I'm following it. I'm doing what the game is telling me to do. Okay, so we hit 100% crit rate already. And we still don't have this. Yeah, so I can definitely drop crit rate somewhere. Unless I can get more crit rate, this is good. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. Like, I can drop this and put crit damage and crit rate. Okay, 88 is still good. All right, that is long, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, maybe he will be better with skill haste then. To get a 20-second rotation. Do we have anything with like... Oh, that's terrible. Like, what other sets do we have? I mean, these sets are with the haste, right? But we're not gonna get any benefits from it. Like, not much. And I prefer them to deal damage. So yeah, okay, let's do this. And in here we'll use that so they can boost each other. And again, let's see recommendations. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is what's gonna happen. This is what we will be wearing. And I'm not kidding. This will be the set you'll use for the 99% of the time you play this. So let's put this on and let's compare. Barely anything. Okay, more crit, more damage. Let's go with this. Same here. Let's put this on and compare. We're losing this. We're gaining this, but we're losing this. Well, let's go for the stats because we'll get attack from the other thing as well. Chest, we need attack, crit rate, crit damage. We got one left. Bang. No, low crit rate. But I mean, they don't need 100% here. And we want this crit damage as well. And crit rate. Let's see what's left. So 8% crit rate. So 80% is still good, valid. And maybe we'll get some better. No, that's actually solid. Double. And attack crit rate. So you got this or this. Let's go for that. 82 to 111. Not bad. So that's the team. Now, timings. I don't remember what I'm running. It's like 25 and a half, 20, and it's like 16.6, 20. Okay, and now them. Cześć B44. So 11.8, 11.9, 12. So they can be on default. Really, all of them. Yeah. I don't think we can time them. Well, no. I don't know. I don't know the use for them at the moment. I don't know where they can be good. Definitely not at the Vortex, but we'll see. We're just starting, basically. We're just starting to see how well they can do against single target. So first, we need to get to the blaze state. On our carry. So she's at 80 now. Did she enter the blaze already? There she is. Now, so she's entering the blaze state, meaning she'll always crit. And she should be doing a lot of damage, right? But again, all of them are AoE based. I'm considering spending less on Season 3 banner. I'll have to go with the flow. If I get a Rook early, that's me. If I get the Aura exclusive, I won't be happy. Oh, and I think I should move Ardref in the middle instead of Garius. Well, if I get Shadow exclusive, I will be happy because he looks amazing. But I'll probably not use him till the end game. Yeah, exactly. Those two, Aura and Shadow, feel like it's PvP oriented. The Corrosion, if it's not getting capped, is just so good everywhere. I mean, imagine you're doing everything that is AoE oriented. And a friend of mine, he's run Goblin Lair at maximum level with Corrosion team, and he's clearing it in 1 minute, which is what I do with Sigrid anyway. So it seems like there are jack of all trades, masters of all as well. Oh, it fades away. All right, interesting. Okay, so the difference between the Shadow and Aura is once we enter the blaze, we are not regenerating the energy. So we need to re-enter the blaze again, which takes time, as you can see, and her damage falls off. Now she gets 100, so she enters the blaze, right? So when she casts, she loses this aura a little bit. What do you mean? Your does 600k? Yeah, Ardref has witches remain. All right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's run it this time. I totally forgot. See, since I've been using Ice Blast, you don't really care about the ultimates. And the Shadow, you can make Shadow 100% upkeep on the dev down. So how much damage do you do? Oh wow, Ardref is a big loss. But if we look at the changes at the exchange shop that I covered in one of my YouTube videos, you can expect Ardref at the end of Season 4. Do you have maxed out Affinity Nitroy? Yeah, big difference. And Inspiration 5. Huge difference. Also, I think we have currently Radiance Week, don't we? on the test server. Yeah, so this damage is increased by like 40%. So they're in reality they're doing really low damage. %, yeah. But still, that means they're doing really bad damage. Yep, that's the issue. This is why Drist is not doing good damage here, because he doesn't benefit from his passive. No, sorry, from the ultimate part that pays the damage on missing HP. And the same thing here. We're not benefiting from the extra HP damage part. So we're losing a lot. And 40 million with that buff, I mean, it puts us behind. It puts us behind the Shadow team, okay? But we can amend it. I mean, I already know I made one mistake. Actually, even two. So let's put 40 million. We'll run this team again. Okay, but the first thing is this, okay? I'm not sure what the range is on this. But I would say around means next to her, right? So that's important. And now another thing is this. 30% more radiant damage. Okay, so that healing reduction here, this might be annoying as well when it comes to how we check survivability of other teams. So this will be one change, and the other change is to actually time them, right? Because we're casting this at 1616. So that's what we need to cast. Oh, but she's not gonna hit it at like that. Oh man, that means I need to adjust this timing as well. What timing did you set on her? Oh, he's got such a huge shield, we can just do this. Okay, so hold on. So we want her to cast first. Before I'll tell you. Yeah, that's what I usually do, just before the defense penalty. Should be like this. Yeah, because Rose has Dispel as well. I'm looking at my Rose, Ardref, and Garius team as well. Hi Darnavs, hello, welcome. So we want this at 16. I might have an... No, she should still be the highest attack. Oh, he will not. He doesn't have 22-8. Yeah. So let's see, what do you have? After 5 seconds. Ooh, 19. Okay, so we skip quite a lot. Yeah, the first ultimate is blank anyway, as you said. So that's what we do, and then every 20 seconds. Let's try this. Right, so why are the in the middle? It's because of the new set, Puppeteer. And we have defense up equal to 15% of the defense to the allies around her. So that's the difference. And since I'm not using Rose yet, I need to build it with, I need to build her with Witches Remain, okay? Now, after this team, I will add Rose and I'll boot him, okay? This should help us survive longer, and we'll see if we can dish out more damage. But I mean, the most annoying thing is, since I can't 10 speed it, we need to watch it so long. It's annoying. You tell me, Liv. You tell me. You should be the one asking that question daily on the moderation chat. Okay, who is Linkus given his extra... He should be given an aura, 35 aura to the aura ally with the highest attack, right? But I think since we have our exclusive in the blaze state constantly, and when you are in a blaze state, you're not regenerating it, right? Even if an ally gives you aura, you're not regenerating it. Okay, he gave it to himself because everyone else was in a blaze state. I just noticed that he's gained like quite a lot. Yeah, I think Hourglass might work better. Because, yeah, he's doing a little bit of damage. But let's see. I mean, I don't have time to run it like 100 times. But I want to see the total numbers, okay? I need to see the total numbers as well. But, yeah. I mean, this artifact will not work on him too well. Let's go with the 20-second one. Where's the hourglass? Yeah, Nitro. This is why I didn't participate in today's discussion. That it's basically the same thing every time. I'm just enjoying the game the way it is. Do you think you will have time for a rally run in comparison of Aura? Will make a good video. Tricky game. This is what I will do once I find good Aura team. I can't run a rally against this team because I don't know if this is the best team. The way these things work so far is usually you run an exclusive hero, one legendary enabler, and one epic hero. Okay, that's what works the best so far. With Shadow and even with Corrosion, okay? So I'm expecting I will need to drop Linkus. I think he's doing the least here. Okay, he's doing damage compared to the girl. But this girl, this fairy here, she's really good to keep the ultimate, well, the aura points on our exclusive hero, okay? Because with her, our exclusive hero is not consuming them, right? Look, we cast this attack, this ultimate, and we don't consume any aura because the fairy is consuming that aura. Really? You can't hear me? Really? It says the volume is there. Can you hear me now? They can hear me. But yeah, tricky. If you know what your team is doing currently, like if you know the team is doing 70 million, then you know already that Raleigh will do better than this team. Because this team already has a 30% damage increase bonus. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the cable connection is a little bit loose because my son, he's playing with it very often, and you know he's not gentle, so he pulls it, and I think it's getting like loose. I mean, the same thing happened to my chargers. They destroyed my to my phone. They destroyed my phone charger, charging point. Basically, I have to buy like wireless charging chargers. Yeah, so if this team that you mentioned, like this rally team, the rally team will outdamage this aura. The aura does not work great here, and the main reason for that is because their extra a health percentage damage on this boss does not work. Yeah, you're right, but I don't think I'll have time to do it on this stream. I only have 35 minutes, and I need to find a good or one of the best teams, like the highest tier team here, because we know the rally team. We just need to find the aura team that works the best. Perkunte with Perkunte with Perkunte with Perkunte, and Perkunte can do gazillion buttloads of damages. Okay, so 5 minutes till the giveaway. Those of you who are watching me on YouTube, you get 5 minutes to jump to the Twitch. Hopefully you had been lurking on Twitch to get the currency required to participate. Today, it's a free Heliolite dice giveaway. It was supposed to be 2, but yesterday winner didn't want the free Heliolite dice code. He wanted the 2 Heliolite dice code. And so we're moving that free Heliolite dice today. And the entry is 40 dice, which approximately takes about 80 minutes of watch time, okay? Sorry, I was reading through the chat. So yeah. Alexandro, yes, I did try Rook and the Corrosion team. You can find a YouTube on video covering it. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not doing that yet, because it is so broken. I'm expecting some kind of a fix, tweak, or something like this. I really start to wonder if I shouldn't pull on normal banner instead of season 3. At least on normal banner, there's a way to get good ones, while on season 3 banner, you have to get exclusive this season. Yes, so far it looks like you can't build these teams without the exclusive. I really need dupe, and it's not normal banner. I'll get them. Who should I add in my Ice Blast team instead of Sagomir, Bledin, Zarok, or any other rally DPS? No. I mean, Rose. You want Rose, Lopi. You want Rose. If you replace Sagomir, you want Rose. So if you don't have Rose, sadly you need to keep going with Sagomir. I mean, you could put in Bledin, but your team will die because you don't have attack penalty. And this is why this team also struggles to stay alive past a certain point, okay? Isim for Ike 2020, I don't play Dauntless and I don't have Sufa. I can't tell anything about the heroes that I don't have and I have never played. This is why, see, when I go and create a Dauntless team, I go reach out to people like Nitro who have Dauntless. So, okay, we improved the damage. We are 35 millions in. But again, we have this 30% increase. So, you know, I need to remember that when I'm recording a video to mention that I had an extra 30% radiant damage increase. Because if I compare it with Shadow Team that have done 41 million, I can say, oh, look at them. They're both the same. In reality, they are not. Write it in your notes. I don't have notes. Yeah, the flute is amazing, and this is the English word for it, I believe. I purchased the flute for the end game boss in season 2, and my damage went. Well, my Huberg damage went like 30%, 40% up. He was just crazy then. Okay, so let me quickly jump into stream elements. Just a last shout, guys. 1 minute left. If you're watching me on YouTube, consider jumping for a while to Twitch to purchase your entry ticket and enter the giveaway for free Heliolite dice tonight. So a free Heliolite dice giveaway. 40 dice per ticket, 5 tickets maximum. Good luck. It's not only free Heliolite dice that is in the code, okay? There's more to it, like some scrolls as well. Yeah, so check your points. Ticket 500. Yeah, Loipa, if you have friends, you can give them the code, or you can give them to someone on the chat as well, you know. Right, let me start the giveaway now. It's 8 o'clock. So, bang. There we go. Good luck, everyone. Now the chat will be spammed, so I'll miss most of your messages. I don't understand why they did that PvP. PvP isn't really played in their game right now because, well, it's boringness. And now they force it with pre-oriented season. That's pretty sad not to give anything for PvE. Yeah, I think this season main theme will be PvP. Why? Because we didn't get any story. And it's worrying. I couldn't find, and I'm not sure about you, but I couldn't find any story. Okay, so we've done 150 million damage here. Sorry, 50 million damage, or 150. But we got to 150 stacks. So as we know, with the rows and etc., we can survive to like 240 on global now. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put 2 aura heroes and add rows. Now, if you are running into any issues, you can highlight your message on Twitch using the Twitch currency, which is like, looks like Heliolite dice. So you can highlight your message and send like, I need help, right? This will allow me to see you better when everyone is purchasing these tickets. There will be hopefully be some other content. Can just do dungeons? They will be old unless it's other season. Can jump to most recent. Yeah, I hope there's more to it. I mean, they mentioned there are some events happening. I need Gorax knowledge. So we'll see, right? We'll see what there is, but so far it doesn't look good. As someone who loves the game, I would expect more. Okay, so we're gonna drop him, and we're gonna add the rows. So this is going to be like the same team, but we are bringing in rows. Rows is here. So what I'm doing here is I'm recreating my Ice Blast team, but I'm using Aura Heroes instead. So now I can drop Witches Remain here. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, the runes they gave me, because they give us like limited quantity of the runes and etc. They're terrible. Yeah, I always build her with accuracy anyway, you know. No, Cyril set is not available. So yeah, where do we go? Okay, do we increase her healing, or we look for something else? I mean, there's no much. Like all of this is like PvP. I think this is still the best for any kind of healers, etc. Yeah, Nitroy. The defense down one, because with Taldi Kaldi is an epic hero. You can have defense down constantly. I mean, his ultimate is regenerating so quickly that he basically the defense down doesn't go off. It's applied through the whole battle. Enlightenment. Yeah, no, nothing here. Okay, so we only have one chest with enlightenment. Anyway, okay. So now we don't have serial sets. And we don't do derivative damage. Go for something like this. This haste, the HP. Well, we can go for this as well. Yeah, let's go for this. This will give us enough accuracy, so we need like HP and enlightenment then. Seriously? Okay. 12 enlightenment, 24 and accuracy. I'll be over the cap. Yeah, but see that glove, I don't really understand. Well, I haven't tested it, so I don't understand what it does. So, okay. So the wearer enjoys 35 increase ultimate up. I don't think this works. What is ultimate up? Is it damage? I don't think it's damage. It's just it's confusing. Ultimate up is how much we regenerate. Okay, so ultimate up, like if you look at the buff that happens when Jorn casts his skill or Megan, it says ultimate up. Yeah. And what is damage bonus effects? Like what if we have for example, a self buff, so increase damage done by 15%, does it increase it by 35% of the 15%? So yeah, I hope someone good with math tests it. But yeah, let's keep going because we need to the giveaway soon. Oh man, that's terrible. It really gave me crappy enlightenment equipment. Oh. That's fine. So that is way better. Yeah, I'll ask on the chat, okay? Like, well, I'll ping Frank, or maybe Valank. He also understands things, so he will say what does it do? What does it do? But it sounds better in French and more what we could assume. Yeah, because that will be a huge difference. Heroes who are based on ultimate. I mean, at least shadow heroes, maybe, yeah. I'll probably have to just test it, change that, and see the damage. But I mean, I'll do that off stream, guys, because it will take ages for me to set everything. And look at this, we were only able to test one aura team. So yeah, here we got a little bit different castings. Oh, dang, I don't remember exactly. Okay, I know we need to like do this. But then what timing I had here? Was it 24 and a half? Or did I run 26? Don't remember. Nitro, do you remember the timings I've put here? I mean, I have them on my video, and I don't have my phone with me to check it. I can't access the other. Was it 26? Garius, Rose, and Ardref. Yeah, what was the Garius timing? I think it was 24 and a half or 26. Yeah. 21 is okay. 21 and 21 and a half is about the same. 26 and a half. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we cast this. So Rose has defense down now. So we need to delay it. $10 delay. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Garius at 26 and a half worked best for my team. But we have Rose, okay? So that's exactly, yeah, this is why we've done it. So Garius goes just before Ardref's ultimate runs out. So Ardref's ultimate is 10 seconds and we're casting it 9.9 in. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. But now, if I want attack defense down, this is where we're gonna have defense down. With Ice Blast, it's not an issue, but here I'm casting it so late. I mean, okay, I can delay the first rotation. So will cost, she doesn't do that much damage, okay? So let's do that. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, but if we cast that, we are going to have both Ardrefs and Rose ultimate at the same time. And here we are dispelling all this attack down, all this defense down, basically. This is the best timing that I've tried, okay? And it works with the Ice Blast team. The Ice Blast team can survive to 240 stacks easily on global. So I know this timings works for me. Yeah, 50 million so far. but that's with a 30% damage increase, which is saddening. So far I would say Ozil. I'm not taking Rook into consideration. I don't like his visuals, but his damage is just amazing. Sorry, what's and that's way less than Ice Blast. Those two new are Aura. It does way less damage than Ice Blast because Aura is not as good as Ice Blast. Yeah, there are enough. I can show them after this fight. Let's draw the winners of the giveaway, by the way. It's quarter past. So only 19 people entered with 70 tickets. There's 46 viewers. So do you need more time or you don't want to participate? It's up to you guys. There we go. More like it. Oh man, Nitro, now I need to do... God, this is season 3. This is totally different thing. Nitro, now I need to retest everything. Yeah, so we couldn't play this team in season 2. In season 2, I'm doing like 90 million, up to 900 with my Ice Blast team. Yeah, we can't compare this team to Ice Blast because this team is doing something totally different than Ice Blast. Ice Blast is made as a single target killing machine. This team is like an AoE PvP team. Okay, let's draw the winner now, guys. There are like, you know, two different apples and oranges. Let's close the giveaway and let's draw a winner. Draw a winner, and today's winner is Bitter Impala. Bitter Impala, congratulations. Hope you're here with us. If you don't have Garius, that is rough, because the Ice Blast team works with Garius mainly due to the shield. If you don't have Garius, you can try Felocia. Oh, there you are, Bitter Impala. I'm gonna send you a whisper. Let me just open... I just need to get my text document with the giveaway, right? So 3 Heliolite dice, Curiosity of Leopa, who didn't want his code yesterday. Bitter Impala. So I'm sending you a whisper, and well done. There you go. So you redeem the code the same way you redeem any other code. Vinyara, you can use Vinyara, but I mean, it will not do as well LND. Vinyara is like, well, Rose, you can use Rose, definitely use Rose in your team. But yeah. Nitroy, so you're telling me the test you've done is not valid? Hi Vampire, sorry I missed your message. It was like spam happening on the Twitch. One more thing, my Sheena is free on damage behind Girlfriend and Bladden. Is this normal? Yes. Sheena will never outdamage Girlfriend, and she will not outdamage Bladden as well. I'm expecting you building your Sheena with Witch's Remain since you're not using Rose. Well, for Philander, you want his exclusive artifact, but if you can't get it, I don't have Philander, but on Huberg, I used the flute. I don't know which one. I didn't even know there's two flutes. I use Rose with Witch's Remain because you are applying. Vampire, I did Shadow yesterday. You can find my yesterday stream where I tried Shadow. And also rewind to the beginning of this stream, because yesterday I was trying Shadow on level 3. Today I tried Shadow on level 4, but I did it before the stream. So you will see the number comparison. First, watch yesterday's stream where I go over the teams and how they work and I test them, and then look at the first 10 minutes of this stream to see how the damage dropped. Oh, if you keep on using Sagomir, then yeah, keep Witches on him and use Hourglass on Rose. I mean, we're not gonna use the haste that much, really. Did you know you have a promo code? Didn't see a video about it. Yeah, Bob, I have a promo code that I'm supposed to release tomorrow, but people figured out the code today, so I'm not gonna share it till tomorrow, because tomorrow is the exclusive stream. So there's no hero like Garfen Season 3. There is. Well, not quite like Garfen. But there is a really good epic hero and a really good rare hero as well. You build Sheena with pipe organs or Ice Blast artifact if you have it. The break the hand seems way better. Good, so I don't need to retest everything. Oh, sorry. Oh, hi Darnavs, I just read your message on Discord. Well, I was expecting them to activate that code tomorrow when I stream. So I didn't share it because it's for tomorrow, right? And that's why I'm still not sharing it. It's just for tomorrow. But obviously people figure it out because it's quite easy to figure it out once you know the first two. Oh, definitely wait till end of season 2. The banners at the end of season 2 are not the greatest. And even if you wait till season 2, you can still pull on the new 80 banner where you have a guaranteed extra legendary after 80 pulls. But yeah, as we can see, and I think this is going to be the way going forward if you're playing a Radiance. team, a team with Garius, Rose, and Ardrev, 3 supports is the way to go. Look, I'm already out damaging the previous team, and I'm like 30 stacks ahead. So I'm expecting this team to do like 60 million, which is still, it's actually better than the Shadow. Yeah, that's the question, Bitter Impala. And I can't really give you an answer right now. I'm still testing all that. And remember, we can only test against Temporal Vortex or dummies. I would never do a test on dummies because dummies don't have defense. And if you're using heroes that have break defense mechanic, they're losing a lot of their potential. So since I can only test it here, and I don't even think this is proper testing, like this is an AoE oriented team and I'm playing against single target. That's not right. Yeah, it gives an orientation, but some heroes, like if you even if you go to the goblins, if you go to the dungeon, you can see the difference in the hit they do per ultimate, like on the proper defense hero. So yeah, I don't like dummy tests. But yeah, 55 million, so that's better. So definitely still. Yeah, because they don't really have this HP as well. You can't use the HP on dummies. Again, it's they do these skills, but these skills are so PvP oriented that you can't test them anywhere, and we can't test PvP because we don't have enemies at that level, you know. Yeah, so this team definitely better than that one. Okay, let's run one more team. You killed dummies. Wow. Yeah, I feel like that fairy lady is required here. Rashi declares so far only corrosion looks good. Oh, the 2 new favorite heroes. Sorry, Darnavs. Um, I'll base them on the looks, really. Like I don't think any of them is like totally OP, but that's going to be Ozil. He's amazing, and Daphne. That will be my 2 heroes, and also because of the synergy. Daphne jumps on Ozil and she's untargetable. I would say those 2 are the most interesting. If you have Skeleton who's broken, you can probably kill damage and it's repeatable. Exactly, he kills them. So the synergy between those 2 is just amazing. Overall, Shadow feels like the most innovative. I would say, well, innovative. It plays different, definitely. You don't build them around haste and etc. Okay, so one more team, and I want to use, like, as I said, something else. I want her, still her. that's the issue. I don't think like any of them really helps. Yeah, okay. Can you do the similar thing on the Vortex? I want to see how much of a difference it is against a target with defense. Because you know, if you run a defense break item against something that doesn't have defense, you're not benefiting a lot from it. I mean, I can do the test myself tomorrow at work or after work. So yeah, when I read the skills of these heroes, none of them has anything as good as this. This is huge. The domain for 10 seconds, during which the aura energy consumed by allies will be returned at the cost of depleting. I don't think any of them can do anything similar. So instead, I'm going to run him and we'll compare the outcome. Oh, I forgot. What did I put here? 21 and 22. Those legendary heroes here are so good at enabling her, so I want to see. Because at the moment, we can't really put a third aura hero in. Yeah, you need to save the Vortex. I'll try it myself. I mean, if the gloves are really better, then I will definitely need to retest all the shadow teams. Maybe they will be popping. But yeah, this is going to be the last run, and I'm gonna head out. I'm going to the office tomorrow, so I need like a good rest. Yeah, Nitro, that is true. If you spend 300 dice on exclusive, even less, okay, but even if you spend 300 dice on an exclusive season 3 banner and you don't have Rook, that's terrible news for you, because so far only corrosion works well against the content that we have access to. Okay, now if the new endgame boss has adds similar to the season 2 endgame boss, aura would probably do a lot of damage, and that's because that max HP will be taken into consideration. Do you remember what happened to Vitar on one of the bosses, Urzilas? Vitar was doing tremendous damage because she was doing that damage based on the HP of these adds. corrosion doesn't work like a poison. Poison can stack up to 40 stacks. Corrosion so far has like infinite stacking, which we can't see. So we don't know the number. And it can't be dispelled. It doesn't work like a debuff, basically. Yeah, so I mean, I've been given this bubble example, but I thought about another one. So imagine you're at the beach, right? You're at the beach and you're digging a hole next to the water. So you're digging the hole, and every time there's a wave coming in, you know, a little bit of sand goes into your hole, making it harder to make this hole bigger. Now with corrosion, what's happening right now, we're constantly digging, the hole is getting bigger, but there's nothing, the wave doesn't reduce the corrosion. Oh, it does, but it's not quick enough, basically. I mean, I don't know if that pictures it really. Yeah, I mean, you can even think of it as like, you know, when you have a sink and there's some kind of a blockage in your pipes and you run the water and the water should be draining through that pipe, but it's not draining quite enough and you're building up the water so your sink is overflowing. Yeah, but God 2165, you actually have to, because there's one hero that if you put him into the team, you will never hit 2 billion damage. You will hit like 500 million. Because she is the one that can unblock your blockage in the pipe. Yeah, something like that as well, Nitroy. We're just endgame wise, and it's not corrosion, like, yeah, it's that, but also Rook's scaling of the corrosion damage is flat number, and while that 10,000 seems high in the early game, 10,000 in the end game is just too low. Right? If they put like 100,000, an extra 35% attack per 100,000 corrosion damage, he would do so low damage because that would be way too much. Well, in our case, it wouldn't still be that low, okay? But a friend of mine who was doing, 2 billion damage, he ran the team on Vortex 4 and he's done the best score of 480 million. So while it's way less than 2 billion, it is still huge compared to what Ice Blast can do. So the best Ice Blast teams now, like fully, what's happening here? Like fully inspired Ice Blast teams on my server, they were doing like 200 million damage now. And he's done 480, but he didn't inspire those heroes, okay? He ran them with inspiration, was it one? Normal, no inspiration. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if people tried Rook without his exclusive artifact, but I tried Ozil with the exclusive artifact and the shadow artifact, and the damage was similar. Well, it was lower today. It was like 5 million lower, but yesterday the damage was exactly the same. Will I use my around 150 dice to try get Rook and be disappointed if I don't have it? Right. So I am in a different situation. I'm going to have around 300 dice. I have 150 dice right now, and I should have around 150 to 200 dice more in the Worm Arrows once we have this seasonal reset. So I'm gonna go with 300 dice. And what I think I'm going to do is I'll spend like 200 dice on Season 3 exclusive banner and see what I get. If I get 300 dice and I get an exclusive hero like Ozul or Rook, I will, and nothing to support them, I will continue in that banner and try to get the supports for them. But if I pull 200 dice and I fail to get a single exclusive hero, I'll pull 80 into normal banner or consider waiting for a Pelosia or Ogog banner and pulling 105 dice there to get high chance of getting one of them, because I mean, Pelosia might be replaced by the new hero, but Ogog still for my poison team, which is non-existent, will be a good option. And that's the issue. See, my poison team, my necro team, they are non-existent. I don't have good poison or necro heroes. I have really good rally heroes. So aura for me is the lowest priority, but getting this shadow team, you know, it might not be the best here, but who knows what kind of otherworld exploration bosses we'll be facing. Maybe shadow team will be amazing there as well, which will help me, because I could build, you know, I could build shadow plus salmon team. Right now I can only build a weak salmon team, so you know, I'm looking for expanding there for multiple teams rather than, you know, Vortex, because I know for the Vortex my Ice Blast team, even without Garius and Ardref, will still do solid damage. And even if not, then I can run my wild team, right? My wild team was what I was running in season 1. I don't have Flora, but I have Felicity, I have Eric, I have Tonalen, etc. And if I can run Felicity with Eric and 3 supports like here, I think that will work as well. So I just continue with Ice Blast in season 3 there. Well, Mamo Black Cat, if you have good supports for Ice Blast, this is the safest bet to keep you going early in the season on the Temporal Vortex. I still feel like Ice Blast is the best team to run Temporal Vortex in early, mid, and end game as well. Definitely easier to build because, you know, those heroes only require 80% crit rate. At this point, season 3 isn't even out yet, and I'm considering keeping all my red gems and dice for Dungeon Dragon. That event, maybe not sure if it will depend on the character, the boosted philosophy of seasonal event, the Dwarf Looking Frost, and keep all the rest to have a banger season 4 pool. Yeah, that might work as well. You know, this is a seasonal game, and not every season is going to be a banger. Right? So there might come a time where we will be all thinking of skipping a season. Okay, let's skip a season, gather my resources, and pull on the next season. And that's valid option. That is a super valid option, especially as free-to-play player. Don't pull for heroes that will never be an upgrade for you. Wait and pull where it will. And it might take you months. But you know, that's what free-to-play players do in other games. Have they made changes to all heroes? Not on a test server. Nothing yet. Ice Blast is with what element? Poison, right? Yeah, poison. Whom is Rhino with lightning, right? Am I gurus? No, Radiance is with fire, lightning, and necro. Yeah, there will be a time where you will skip a whole season and don't play it. And I've done it, like games like Diablo, Path of Exile, stuff like that. There are times where you just skip a season because you're taking a break from the game. And then comes time when you're like, yeah, I still like DragonHeir better than any other game that I've played for that 3 months. And you come back to the game and you don't. The beauty of the seasons is when you come back, you're not losing too much because everyone starts fresh. You lose a lot of freebies, that's true. But other than that, you know. Okay, everyone, that's me for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Again, giveaway. Tomorrow giveaway will happen on YouTube with a quiz. And we'll continue. So what we've done today is we found 3 teams that are doing not bad, looking at the shadow team. Okay, however, keep in mind this shadow team does not utilize the 30% increased damage. All of these teams do because we have a buff, a weekly buff on Temporal Vortex that boosts it. And it's gonna be here for the next 4 days. So while I'll be testing all of these teams, this will happen during this season, which means this buff, which means we'll be prioritizing shields over heals. Yeah, and see here, Jacek, he's done this 400 million something with Rook on level 4 as well. He basically had to min-max the equipment a little bit. But yeah, okay, so that's me for tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow. If you are still curious about the heroes and how they work, make sure you watch my previous stream or even my previous YouTube videos that I posted yesterday. I didn't post anything today because, you know, I've covered pretty much everything in the video. I'll post the Shadow Teams video once I retest the new glove. So yeah, I will record a video covering all of these teams because, you know, I don't want to like repeat myself and show you. Because if I run all these fights, that will take us a whole stream. As you can see, we've done 3 teams and it took us a whole stream. Will you do a budget stream? Yeah, God, that's the idea. As you can see here, I'm running this budget heroes, right? That's the idea. We'll do this. We're looking for the best team, right? That's the idea. We're looking for the best team, and then we are downgrading, as you can see, right? I'm slowly downgrading, and next we'll be replacing the exclusive and running some damage dealers with those heroes. So that's the idea. We got a week before we get to the full season, but yeah, but Shadow free to play, Shadow rares don't work too well. I mean, some teams do well. Like, for example, I like, this is non-exclusive team, 29 million, and I'm using Megan as a healer. Well, Pride farming, I think as long as you log in once for season 3, then your character will be moved to season 4. As long as you know, hit that season 2 to season 3 transfer, then you don't need to play. You'll probably hit the season 3 to season 4, but we don't know that. No one's done it yet. Well, if you don't, then I have no clue. No one's done it. No one's been brave enough. But that's one thing to do. You can create an alt and don't play it and see what happens. Right. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.